Hello, I'm Charles Miller.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Hiya, I'm Reese. Hiya, I'm Greg.
Hi, my name's Beth. I'm Emily. I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm David.
My name's Joanne. My name's Neve. Holly. Katie May. I'm Hannah. My name's Zara. I'm Kirsty.
Hi, I'm Nathan Adams.
My name's Ollie.
I'm Kerry. I'm Zoe.
I'm Reese.
I'll be playing Melody.
The composer and the musical director.
I'm Ross, and I'm going to be playing the Radio 1 DJ and a Mystic.
WI branch secretary and ensemble.
I'm part of the ensemble. I'm playing the part of Lorraine.
Uncle Ginger.
Mrs. Parker. I'm the Queen.
I'm one of the Mystics.
Seaside Mella.
The Mystic and the ensemble. I'm one of the ensemble.
Rex from Monty.
Mr. Parker.
In Harmony. I'm part of the ensemble and I'll be playing the Mystic.
Marjorie.
Trevor.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the performance. May we please remind you to switch off all mobile phones and the use of flash photography is strictly prohibited. Thank you and enjoy the performance.
Basically, the Queen's Nose script, it came from originally the books.
The Queen's Nose was a television series in the late 90s, I think, that was aired on CBBC, which is sort of like a kids broadcasting company in England, and it's just a kids programme about a girl who gets a magical coin and gets to make all these amazing wishes and go on these amazing adventures.
If you close your eyes and dream. Close your eyes and dream. If you close your eyes and dream, then suddenly anything's possible. Harmony?
The musical was based on a little girl called Harmony. She didn't really believe in magic, but her Uncle Ginger, came back from India for the Queen's Jubilee, and they all had a party. And after the party, he started like introducing magic to her with the use of a 50p piece, and saying that she can use it to grant herself wishes, and she gets 7 wishes, which she finds out herself, and she releases chaos upon the world by setting animals free, and like it goes mental.
So I started with my sister. What monster would she be? A stuck-up cat to spit and scratch a Siamese gift key. I moved on to the mother hen. Could such a bird exist? Then it came to me, a godsend, too perfect to resist. A pelter pigeon. Which only left dear daddy. What a lazy hairy lump. A sloth in socks and sandals, or a tortoise with a hump. Oh, and you can't imagine how good that makes me feel. Now you've been a bird upon a plane, hunting for a trophy or a stay. At last I found the perfect way to make it through the day. I'll change these lousy mammals to a best possible animal to live with the birds upon a plane. Who said that I could never fall asleep? At last I found the perfect way to save the human race. It's time to stop the rot. It's the only question was I turn the speaking lot into animals.
And making her sister Melody, she has a boyfriend who can't say that he loves her.
I love you, Ross.
They've even got it in the box.
Oh, what did you
And
do
it even
that?
lights up when you sit down for a bit. It's unbelievable.
Ross! Do you love me?
You know I do.
Well, then say it.
Mel, I do.
Well, then say it right now.
I do.
Oh.
Babe, come on.
But she grants a wish that helps Melody and Ross get closer together, bringing the family all together, and then it finishes on Christmas Day when the Queen comes out and Harmony gets a knighthood, which is one of the highest standards you can get.
I played the role of Mr. Parker, who was Harmony's dad, and Melody's dad, who is Harmony's sister. He's a very abrupt, middle-aged man. He's very typically British. He's very regimented, and he's a very funny character, but he's not intentionally funny. He's not trying to be funny. You can almost laugh at him because of how unaware he is to how strict and silly he is. He's a lot like John Cleese's character in Fawlty Towers, which I took a lot of inspiration from. He's just a very typical conservative British parent.
We're like,
Gordon! Horror. Horror.
Daddy?
Filling steaks. Filling steaks. Pork chops. Lamb cutlets.
What's the matter?
And even my special Cajun style crispy crab chicken wings. They're all on this plate. And now, come on!
But that's impossible.
Then where are they? Come on! Someone has stolen my Silver Jubilee mixed grill platter. And whichever one of you is responsible!
I think being in the ensemble was a challenge, having that versatility to be able to play different characters, being able to go backstage and then quickly change into a different character and change your facial expressions so quickly. And some characters had different voices and some characters had different accents, so it was hard to be able to change that and remember in your head, who am I playing at this moment in time?
I'd say the whole, we kind of, as a cast, we kind of all came together and worked hard. We don't have long to work on the show, but we all kind of came together and pulled the show around. We all did all the props and the set and the costume all ourselves. We didn't have anyone outside to work on that whilst we were rehearsing. We all had to do it and come together. So I think the whole family feel that the cast had, it really made memories together and brought us all together as a cast.
I think that's dependent on the person that you ask. I think any show that you put on, if you're putting your whole heart and effort into it, it's always going to be tough. There are going to be tough parts and there are going to be easy parts, but I do feel like there are tougher shows to be in than The Queen's Nose. Not for a lack of it being hard or unentertaining or easy, but it's a fun show, and we put that out to the audience every night, but we felt that during the rehearsal process it was fun, it was a laugh. There were some days, there were 1 or 2 days where it was hard and a slump and we had really difficult dance numbers or scenes to choreograph, and it felt like the day would never end, but I'd say for 95% of the rehearsal process it was just fun and light-hearted and good to be in.
I think the musical's very relatable on so many levels to not just the people playing it, the characters, but also the audience. It's about family, it's about fun, and a lot of the scenes were very relatable things that you do every day, sit down with your family, have a good party. I think it was very relatable, and I think that was very tricky to portray very well, because you didn't want it to be non-relatable, because these scenes are very relatable. You didn't want to overdo it, you didn't want to underdo it. You wanted them to think, oh yeah, that's actually funny because that's actually what happens every day. But yeah.